Alright, past is a story we never tell. What up, sir? Oh, my trusty comrade, I have an interesting delivery for you. A regular missive for an irregular addressee. A travelling merchant, Coupeau. This Moalinaz ranges alone through the realm. I used to take letters to her mother, but I hear she is quite ill again. This time of the year, Moalinaz likely piles her trade on the Sweetmoon Pier in the East Shroud. Let's check there first, Coupeau. Yeah. What else you got for me, sir? The lone survivor. My musty tie! Or trusty even, although you are somewhat musty. I have a delivery for you, addressed to the dressed at the severed string over in Raincatcher Gully, Coupeau. But, I promise the seats no more secrets, Coupeau. The letter was handed to me in a most curious way. Why, he seemed to know of Postmoogles and was very furtive to boot. I introduced myself in a way that did credit to our kind. You can be sure, Coupeau. But when he asked me to deliver the letter in his stead, do you know what he said? Don't deliver it now, wait a few days. I've heard that you like before. I know how much you enjoy the strange and the suspicious, so here you are, Coupeau. Ty, my lucky lackey, loyal lackey, lucky loyal. Your timing is perfect, Coupeau. Look what I just found, crumpled up at the bottom of... Look what popped up in my post bag just now, right now. It's an official epistle from those doughty defenders of Aldar, the Brass Blades. Needless to say, I must be delivered without delay. Merci. Do you recognize this seal? Any Postmoogle worth his salt knows what it signifies. An appeal for assistance. The Blades are not want to ask for help, mind you. What they want, they usually take by force. These petitions are only sent when their inquiries lead them outside their jurisdiction. This one is addressed to Kokabuki, master of the Formatorges Guild. Oh, that boy. Those blades are nothing if not plucky, I must say. If I suspected a Formatorge of any manner of wrongdoing, I would stay well away. So hurry to Aldar, Coupeau, and deliver the message before it's too late. I will maybe do that. I guess I will, yeah. I'll go there first, why not? Easy peasy. Go talk to Kokabuki. Kokabuki? I've done the Formatage quest, right? Yeah, that was the one with all the little dudes. Yeah, all the little dudes, all the Lalafels. I remember it like it was yesterday. One of them was like an idiot and did some stupid thing and got possessed. Yep, I remember. And then we went and spoke to a bunch of Beast Tribe people. And that was the level 30 to 50 ones, I think. See? Totally remember. Kokabuki? Ah, you returned, Tai! Do you seek to delve still more deeply into the fathomless realms of the unreal? No. I think your desires are altogether more worldly. A letter, you say? Yep. I got 3 of the buggers. For only one for you, sir. Yep, Coupeau. Take off my letter from off my hands, thank you. It seems that the name of our boat keeper, relayed to Yayaka, has been mentioned in connection with the Brass Blades investigation. Former Guildmaster Momapu stands accused of fomenting insurrection against the crown, and they fear Yayaki may have become embroiled in this wild plot. Momapu was convicted of embezzlement 5 years ago, and sentenced to serve in the Colosseum as a prisoner of the arena, made to fight until his debts are repaid. He toils there to this day. When his crimes first came to light, it was the Sultana herself who pressed for a heavy sentence to serve as an example for the consequences of corruption. That would give him reason enough to hold a grudge against the crown. And it is true that Prelate Yayake was his dearest disciple before his fall from grace. It is not beyond the realm of possibility that he might attempt to involve her in his schemes, I guess. A swift and decisive investigation is called for. But I'm going to continue talking anyway, and I believe I know just the man to carry it out. Though do not feign surprise. Why else would I go to the trouble of explaining the situation to you? Now, by the way of a step of firstness, I would have you speak with the prelate Yayaka herself. Probe her demeanor for any irregularities. To report back to me. Yeah. Do I have to? I gave you a very uncomfortable voice to use. If you could not show up much more, that would be appreciated. Oh, she looks miserable, doesn't she? How dare you speak to me like that? Get out of my sight, before I give you reason to regret your presumption. Oh ho, my presumption. I only presume to be able to enroll in a guild without being turned away by a bloody receptionist. Of all people. Your guildmaster will hear of this, you mark my words. Well, he sounds like a nice chap. Hello, how you doing? Ah, Ty. I'm sorry you had to bear witness to that ugly scene. Such alterations must seem unspeakably petty to a man of your experience. Ah, it's all good. I find that I am quite at a loss as to how to deal with this latest crop of initiates. Most are wholly oblivious to the dangers of thaumaturgy. They imagine our art as a pastime, and would blindly embark on the path to oblivion, without a moment's hesitation. If only they knew. I was here long before the brothers who serve as guildmasters today. For nigh on 15 years have I stood at this desk, ushering in unsuspecting novices into the abyss. I have seen too many souls corrupted by powers they did not understand, and could not control. So I have taken a stand. Yep. Any aspiring initiate who I adjudge to lack the necessary aptitude, I turn away. Away with you, I say. Goodbye. But that goes beyond a prelate's prerogative. So be it. Too often have I been the spark of enthusiasm in a novice's eye turn into conflagration. That consumes him. I cannot simply continue to stand by and do nothing. You may report my conduct to the guildmaster if you wish. I believe that what I have done is right, and will take full responsibility for my actions. It is for the Council of Guildmasters to decide whether or not my conduct goes against the dictate of the guild. Final judgment of the matter would fall to the eldest of the brothers, Master Kokibezi, I think. Yeah? Maybe. Definitely Coca something. Kokios. That might be the one. Seems like his name is Kokabuki. Which I guess I knew, because I said it a million times. Now, I see. The prelate Yayaki has been turning away prospective initiates. I had wondered why the number of new guild members had fallen so sharply. Now I know. Could this be the bitter fruit of Momopeo's unseen labor? Might he be working through Yayaki to deprive the guild of new blood, and thereby precipitate our eventual downfall? If so, it has been for naught. While the quantity of recruits has undoubtedly fallen, their quality has soared. Each one is blessed with a natural aptitude for inferior manipulation. Be that as it may, we cannot be sure of Yayaki's true motives. I mean, it sounds like her plan's working out for you, sir. This is basically what she was saying. She's turning away people that just won't be very good. And now you're stuck with, well, you're left with the ones that are good. Therefore, she ain't doing shit wrong. She's doing her job, you know? Sir? Yeah? You understand? We must learn of her recent behavior. Pray speak with the others around the ossuary, and glean what clues you can. I don't want to. She seems fine. This is just you getting paranoid, sir. She said she's been here longer than you have, my guy. Prelate Yayaki? She's been in the guild longer than any of us. And yet she's still only a bone keeper, propping up the reception desk. I wonder why she refuses promotion so stubbornly. She was a loyal supporter of the previous guildmaster, you know, right up until he was thrown out in disgrace. I suppose her feelings towards my brothers and I must be complicated, to say the least. That may explain why she still can't seem to get her names right. I had always imagined it a simple lapse of memory, but now that I think about it, I can't help wondering if it might signify something. Could it be that in her heart of hearts, she has yet to accept us as her guildmasters? I mean, maybe. I could be real with you, dude. I couldn't blame her. I could not blame her. What's going on here? I'll cast a fire spell once they've retired to their bedchambers. What's the other one saying? What are you doing? You look... They will never know what hit them. You little bastards. I see you. I see you malevolencing. Oh, you cheeky fuckers. Cheeky fuckers. Kneel before fire, pray for the buried until afterlife. We wish to do something, but I don't want to. I don't know what that was. Prelate Yayaki, yes, she's always better read in a book. The habit she picked up from Master Momopeo, I believe. In the study of his erotic tombs, it was without equal. So skilled was he at extracting knowledge from most cryptic texts that he was even able to bring several long-forgotten magics back to life, yes. Such achievements prompted many to look past his more questionable activities, Yayaki among them. Others, however, were not so forgiving. The truth is, long before his fall from grace, there were more than a few in the guild who regarded him as suspicious. Not Yayaki, though. She's always been such an earnest, single-minded person, completely devoted to deepening your understanding of thaumaturgy. She saw only a master's genius. Alrighty. So, you wish to learn about Prelate Yayaki? There is but one thing to tell. She breaks so fast on thaumaturgical texts and sups on treatises. Mayhap literally, if the guild librarians are to be believed. According to them, she has taken 20 volumes from the Osasere, and has thus far failed to return a single one of them. Just what could she be doing with them? Yes, I'm humming, at you. You refuse to hum back and it makes me sad, meow. Don't ask what I'm doing. I don't know. I'm on one at the moment, I guess. All that sadness from that last quest, it's taking a toll, I guess. Oh, good gods! I'm good for the money, I swear. Give me a few more days. But what? You want to know if I should relate Yayaki? Oh no. Oh, all right, yes. I've seen her a couple of times, heading through them the doors over there. Looking all shifty. Stuck out like a sore thumb, she did. Oh yeah. That's the way back to the Colosseum, you see. And she did not look like no fighter. Takes you down to where they lock them up, them noxious fellas, I think. Maybe she's been paying one of them a visit. Oh, okay, maybe I was wrong. That is suspicious. That's where the boy is, the previous dickhead. Headmaster, Grandmaster, leader of these fine people. Why did they put the statue that's really respected with all the creepy people? All the hooded, creepy, shadowy people. Like, with these fuckers. Like, they're right here. You just turn around, you take like a little turn around that wall and you see these fuckers. You come here to pay your respects to, you know, a dearly departed one. Then you take a little look and then you're like, fucking what? I don't understand the choice that was made. Do not take your eyes off your victim. They're all mini Emperor Palpatine. I love it. My bird returns. Tell me, what information were you able to gather about our prelate? Was that the voice? I've already forgotten. I see. It seems Yayaki was more deeply enthralled to our predecessor than I first assumed. And that business of missing tomes does not bode well. Momoepo was renowned for his almost paternal ability to piece together scraps of arcane knowledge from the most morphes and manuscripts and bring long-lost sorceries back to life. If, as seems likely, Yayaki delivered the stolen tomes to him, he may at this very moment be endeavoring to reawaken some dead magic with which to exact vengeance against the Sultanate, or some shit. But without knowing which texts have been taken, we can only guess at his intentions. Hold on a moment. You did say the book had been removed from the guild's private collection, did you not? Sure. I don't remember saying that, but I don't remember much, so... Foul be praised. There may yet be a way. Here, Tai, take this. It is the full inventory of the guild's archives, listing every manuscript that lines these walls. Simply compare the books on the shelves with... What? I don't want to know. There has to be a shit ton of books in here. You do this. You do this, sir. It's your fucking guild. Ooh, you cheeky little bastard. On the shelves against the titles on the list. And our missing text shall be revealed. Ooh. You little prick. Ooh. Oof. Oof. A copy of the cry from the depths appears to be missing. There, I've identified a thing. Must I keep on identifying, sir? Little son of a bitch. I heard they're plotting to attempt on the Sultan's life. I mean, at this point in the story, I guess you were onto something. Kinda, little bastard. Copy of the Trough of Kings appears to be missing. Troth? Probably Troth. Troth of Kings. A ling-a-ding-a-ding. Calamities, cataclysms, oh yes, catastrophes. All entirely different things. A copy of the Lesser Key of File appears to be missing. Alright, I get the picture. Everyone's got one missing. I get it. A copy of Thaumaturgy, the Yawning Abyss, appears to be missing. That one sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard that name somewhere. I do not know where though. I don't remember. It is done. Quickly then. Show me which the titles are missing. Yeah, there you go. Are you happy with me? It is as I feared. All of the missing volumes are works which held a special fascination to our former guildmaster. It is all but certain that he requested them. Alas, I cannot speak for their content. What I can say is that Momoplayer will not have chosen them on a whim. Being a connoisseur of ancient manuscripts, he knows the worth of every volume here. The illuminative worth, I should add. Though he knows the pecuniary... What? Pecuniary? Pecuniary? What's wrong with using normal words? Why was this necessary? Worth just as well. As you have heard, he became obsessed with collecting lavishly ornamented codices, frittering our funds away on gilded or bejeweled copies of works already in our possession. He would even buy works of little scholarly value, providing they were rare enough to drive up the price. By the end, the walls of his study were awash with gold and gems, and he would stare at them for hours, wrapped in silent adoration, in his lust for luster. He emptied the first guild's coffers, and then his own, being driven at last to the felonious perculation that would prove his undoing. Good lord, you do monologue on, sir. You got a lot of words for a tiny person. Fuck me. I mention this because the volumes which Yayayake took were wholly without ornament, meaning that Momopeo desired them for their content, had not their forum. I fear something terrible lurks in these pages, Dai. Something which Momopeo alone may be capable of discovering. There is nothing for it. The prelate must be made to talk. The end of Yayaki's shift draws near. I propose we lay a trap for her. Lie in wait outside the rear entrance to the Colosseum. I will stalk her from the shadows, and when we have her cornered, we close the net. Do I have to? You, sir, are getting on my nerves. Yep. And such. That's what my character would say when I go say no. He goes I think that's this guy. Oh, I'm going down here. Oh shit, I know you. Fuck. Oh fuck. Heading back to the guild so soon, prelate. What? Master Chocobo. Oh god, Chocobo, sir. I know it's you. Kokabuki. Prelate Yayaka. You stand accused of treason. The brass blades have passed certain information to me which suggests you have been conspiring with Momopeo to incite rebellion against the crown. I still don't buy it. I have been conducting an investigation to establish the veracity of their report. Tai here has been assisting with me in my inquiries. Treason? No. I will not admit that I have sought to meet with Master Momopeo. I mean, I will admit it, I say I won't, but he has yet to agree to speak with me. Yeah. And what of the manuscripts you took from the guild? Do you claim that you removed them not at your former master's behest, but upon your own initiative? I do. Though I know it was wrong, I thought that if I could show him some of the text he used to love so much, it might help to rekindle the passion he once felt for his studies. By the time I realized how low he had sunk through his lust for gold, it was too late. If I had only paid more attention, if I hadn't been so absorbed in my own studies, I owe him to help him in whatever way I can. This weight has been on your heart for a long time. I've failed my master in his hour of need, but I have been attempting to make amends for it ever since. I have neglected my own advancement and devoted myself to investigating what caused Master Momopeo to stray from the path of enlightenment. In secret, I began to study the careers of every new initiate, hoping to identify such corruptive factors. In doing so, I feel I have gained an instinctive sense of which aspirants will bring honor to our noble art, and which stand at risk of being lost to the void. And so you began to turn away those applicants, whom you deemed unsound, hoping to prevent further future formatages from following your former master down the path of self-destruction. That was mine intent, yes. Yet search as I might, I had been unable to find any precedent for my supposed predictive instinct in the ancient text. Mayhap I have been deceiving myself, along with everyone else. Texts contain the accumulated knowledge of those who have gone before us. They do not preclude us from adding our own. The map of the void is ever incomplete. It is our duty to delve into this unknown reaches, and bring back new insight for the guidance of the future generations. Yeah. The ability to divine man's nature at a glance would make a valuable addition to the Thaumaturge's arsenal. It warrants investigation. Can I rely on you to research this matter further? Should you find evidence to support your claims, I will of course require that you systemize the process. This shall be your atonement, Yayaki, and a fresh opportunity to resume your studies. Though the mistakes of the past cannot be undone, mayhap through this, the mistakes of the future can yet be prevented. Meow meow. Thank you, Master. If it can be of any assistance to the Guild, I shall devote myself to this research with all my heart. I knew you were a good egg. I mean, you're an angry good egg, but you're a good egg nonetheless. I thank you, Tai, for helping bring the truth to this matter to light. Rest assured that I shall instruct the Brass Blades that their suspicions regarding Prelate Yayaki are completely unfounded. But for now, let us return to the Asuri. It is past time that the fruits of Prelate Yayaki's labors were shattered with the Guild, not only for the benefit of Thaumaturges today, but for Thaumaturges yet to come. Alright, so long, sir. Remind me never to give anyone else that voice. Oof. Oof. That was a pain in the ass. You have leveled up. Maybe. Perhaps. Or maybe not. Who cares? With your successful delivery, your reputation as a letter carrier has grown. Good to know. Before long, that is all I will be known for. They will forget that I was the one that did the thing that saved the people. Yep. That I was once the person who did the thing. Slew that Bahamut guy, that was the thing. Yep. I took down an Asian. 20. Maybe 20. Probably not 20. I mean, technically just like 2 of the big ones. 3 of the big ones. Nah, 2 of the big ones. Library got took out by Popey Boy. Twas not I. Oh, this is, this guy's a bit sad, isn't he? I recall. He's not the happiest chappy. He's been through some shit. It says a lot that I immediately recognized him, I feel. About how memorable he is. He is very memorable, sir.
It's you. Been a while. A letter. A letter from who? Nobody knows me.
I know you, although I didn't send you a letter.
My dear dashing dressed. Do you dream of Rain? The ones you killed. How did they know? Ghosts. Ghosts that won't leave me in peace. Haunting me before they kill me. No. I won't let them. I'll run. I'll start over somewhere else. There's a leather sack hidden east of here. A peaceful spot, surrounded by rocks and trees.
Haven't I gotten sacks for you before or something?
My savings, Gil to go home with. Home to my family. Get it for me, help me.
Yes, sir. Okay. I will do that. I don't quite understand what's happening, but I will help you. I think you probably got your wires mixed up, I'm going to be honest. Hello, where are they? Oh. Sir, I found your leathery sack. I found it and I will return it to you. I have to say, it's a bit sweaty. A little bit sweaty. Quite hard. Quite rough.
Did you find it? Did you find the leather sack?
I found the leather sack.
Thank the... But let me look inside. I must be sure. No. What? No. Just a dream. It's just a dream. Let me wake. Oh my God's mercy, have mercy. You see it too. No dream. A bloody helm. Black blood. Old blood. Hide 'em in me. By the majesty of Garlemald, never to desert. Hide 'em in me.
Ooh, interesting.
Ghosts, ghosts, ghosts. 3 years, not a single night of peace, and now they rise.
Buddy?
Help me. They're watching right now. I have to get out of here. Go somewhere else. Just for a short while. Then I can go home. I'll go out the back after you go out the front. Meet me near the abandoned house in Lower Lanarcia. You know, the Kobold Squad? The House of Sticks.
My friend, I'm fucking confused, sir. Utterly confused.
Must be careful. I'll go after you leave. The House of Sticks. Meet me near the House of Sticks.
I shall meet you near the House of Sticks. Don't say I didn't do anything for you, sir. Or is there not a thing here? Shit. Shit. It really? Oh, it's all the way down there. Crikey. Fuck it. I'm not sure which the quickest way to go there would be. I don't know if it would just be going from here, or going to Limsa and then teleporting out the gate. I'm not sure. Problem is I don't know which gate it would be. Oh, not you. So we'll just do this. It's a trusty method. If nothing else. Ooh. I'm sailing away on my big flying manatee. Woo doo doo doo. Where away are we? Not too far. Area's not too big, thankfully, I guess. Not as big as it looks. What do you do? Oh, you do a suck. Alright. Manatee and pigs, sorry, both like to suck. The more you know. That's what the Porksy does, right? Also does a suck. Hello, big boy. Always in happy boys, yeah, you man. Give you a big fucking stroke on your head. Look at that. Who's so happy? Who's your good boy? Who's your good boy with tiny eyes? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Excuse me, coming right. Coming right. Hello. You clean that helm tonight, worm. Lick the blood and the brains off it while we drink the wine brought with your paltry hoard. Once a craven, always a craven. Flushed you out like a rabbit with that letter. Isn't that what the desert cronies do? Dash. You died. You all died. Not all, just most. 3 good soldiers survived. And you. Figured you for dead until I saw you skulking by the water a week ago. Do you think we don't dream of the rain, worm? What honor in surviving an ambush, eh? 3 years a dissident. That ends when we hand over a deserter to the cudgel men. So he's a deserting Imperial. I'm assuming we already knew that. I don't remember what his part in the story was. The MSQ. You a friend to this scum? You ought to pick them more carefully. Yep. So I've been told. Unless you ought to pick your enemies more carefully. Yeah, fuck you off. There you go, have an aid. I'm aiding you, sir. I'm aiding you. Always aiding you.
Thank you. There's no one knows I'm alive now.
I know.
I'm safe.
Also, someone sent me to you in the MSQ, so someone else knows you're alive.
I was in a unit of Gallian scouts. A maelstrom ambush in heavy rain 3 years ago. I thought I was the only survivor. It didn't feel like desertion. It felt like dying. You heard what they called me. Dashing dressed. I never tried to run. Before that night, They kill you for that. It's from before, in the desert. Why did you protect me? We're not kin. Look at me. I'm barely a man. I'm a broken, craven thing. You decided I should live. How? How did you do that? I can't even decide some days which foot to move first. But I'll do a ponder. Do you think I can be well again? I can decide to live? Not just be afraid to die?
I hope so, buddy. It all begins with the first step.
True. I hadn't thought things through in a long time. Not since my homeland fell to the Empire. Home isn't somewhere I can buy a fare to. It's not a sack of gil or answers I need, but questions. Why does it hurt? How do I feel? I will see my children again, but it's not the time yet, I think. I think, though, it will come, and that's a start.
Alright, buddy. That's quite nice. Nice bit of building towards a resolution with that guy's story. You have leveled up. Maybe. With your successful delivery, your reputation as a letter carrier has grown. Who would have funked it? Alright, I could talk to these people, shall we? Oh, you're in Big Redania. Big Redania. We're going to Gradania. Big Gradania. But this is not... Is it Gradania? No. It's near Gradania. That counts. We're very close to Gradania. Close enough. No, I have no interest in your fate, sir. Leave me be.
Leave me be. Leave me be.
Hello. Who are you? Hail, adventurer. Some melting mushrooms for you today. Put you in the mind to play. Or honey still in the comb. To still the thoughts of home. A letter for me? Yeah, I do. Gil. Nothing could be called, nothing but cold Gil. Damn you, Aura. Lest you think me ungrateful, adventurer. Keep in mind that this is from my sister. My sister. And she still thinks it meets to send me nary a word. Ura ran off after mother's second illness. She was ailing and I was but a child. Yet Aura left us to fend for ourselves. Or so I thought then. 2 moons later she began sending Gil. But never a word, or not once. Mother ails no more. I was by her side. Aura's Gil brought her tea of silvervin. And mine a soft clean bled, with a fine troop of mourning women. I'm alone now and grown, no longer a bewildered child that awaits in hope. I must find Ura, and I know I cannot ask the wailers. Menfina has sent you to me. I do have her earrings, so maybe. She was last seen in the South Shroud. Go to these spots I've marked on the map. If you find her, give her this letter. Her name is Ura Liezer. Or was at any rate, this collar I wear is a match for her own. She still has it, I am sure. We keepers of the moon are sentimental. Alright. Whereabouts are you? Oh. Lovely jubbly to Quarry Mill. Never tire of seeing Quarry Mill. It's always nice to return. Look, Quarry Mill, I have returned, and now I live. It's also always nice to leave. Ooh, there we go, purple shit. Come, fight me. If you dare. I shall one-shot you, So beware. And no, I do not care. Yeah. See, I can rhyme too. Abba dabba doo. Skipdy diddly boo. Thing fang foo. Yabba dabba doo. Come on already. Sorry about this. Oh, never mind. Am I waiting? I am. I'm not lying though. They asked me to lie and wait. I don't see me doing much lying. Cheek of it all. Please, have a thumb. Die wailing, little lancer. We recognize no laws, neither of men nor of elementals. What we want we take. That is freedom. That is our way. You got a necklace, I see it. Who goes there? And you're also a redhead. Probably another whaler that wants a dance, my lady, touch me not. What? Let him join his friend, my family man. No, I come to talk to you because you got a necklace and shit. Don't want to play, eh? Then you should have stayed in the barracks. Moi would not want this. You know my sister. I am your sister. Okay, that doesn't work. No, a bloody whaler carry a letter from my baby sister. Give it here, and don't get no fresh ideas. Come on, give all the letter, Mua. Give you, I guess. It's really her. No other soul would know about. But I'll be missed if I stay any longer. Oh, meet me at Earth's gift. I got things I need to say. Why'd you write a bloody letter if you didn't say them in the things? Say the things in said letter. Got your head screwed on very well, have you? There you are. I have to sneak around a bit. Case that wasn't clear. The king's laws say we've no family outside the forest. But I guess that's almost true for me anyway, if Ma's gone. What do you think of a young girl, or what do you think a young girl had to do, huh? To feed a bird-ridden Ma, and assist the Bailey out of swaddling clothes? Bad things, adventurer. Bad things for me, then bad for them. I was beautiful. Then I was brutal. Like a beast. A whaler caught me at my trade. Pink-cheeked little miss. All she saw was a thieving strumpet to drape before the earers. So, I took the roses from her cheeks. Made them bloom on her fine green doublet. Well, that's fucked up. 'Twas worth it. For Ma never knew what I was. But I couldn't go home that day. Nor never since. I hid in the forest. Never starved. Near starved even. A city girl. I don't know how to hunt. Didn't know how to hunt. And then he found me. The king. I'd killed a wood whaler. And that was a ticket into Kirklaw Porches, you see. And my beauty pleases his highness. A man is a man. In alleys or in glades, eh? No, actually. Take offense to that, thank you. Moi says she knows what I've done, that she loves me still, and wants us to be a family again. But the Kirklaws allow no family outside the gang, and I'm wanted by the law. But to go home again, I've done right by my ma, and if I never have no secrets from moi, my heart's fit to break. Here, give her this letter, if you're her friend. Well, I wouldn't go that far. I know she exists. We're acquainted. Friend's a big word. Friend is a very big word. Alright, I'm coming. I'm coming home, I'm coming home. God, I don't have sparkle with this, don't I? Crikey. Sparkly noises and all that good shit. Hello, I'm back. I don't remember what you sounded like. Sorry. Adventurer, did you find her? A letter? She sends words. She does. She's very conflicted. Aura wants to see me. How long I've dreamed of this. Adventurer, is it true that she is one of the Curclaws? Yep. I feared it was so. That man, the one who calls himself the king of the Curclaws, King Poach, growing fat on stolen game, stolen family. The men of the Keepers of the Moon live a wanderer's life, for they are at their best in small doses. Women and children keep the hearth, apply various traits, and accept game and visits from the menfolk. But King Poach denies women this God's given rule over matters of family. He forces women to live with him, forbids them to see their sisters, mothers, aunts. Most unnaturally, they lie with him, and him alone. He calls this abomination of a family the Curclaws, and thumbs his nose at the elementals well. He goads his poachers to slay a whaler, to bind them to the gang. So terrible are their crimes that all Keepers of the Moon feels the suspicion and fear cast their way. I have known for some time that Mother and I lived on ill-gotten gil, but Mother is gone, and I have no need of coin earned in the blood and malice. What I do need is my sister, the only family left to me. It is my turn to save my sister now. She says she will never meet me on the upper paths. You will. Come with me and help me persuade her to leave the Curclaws. Claws. Kill claws. Peasy squeezy. Yeah. Tranquil. Why not, eh? To Camp Tranquil. Ooh. Here we go. Not far away, are we? Yeah, not too far. Not too far. As the wind flies. I'm sure that makes sense. Hello? Why, is that really you? Oh, how you've grown. You look just like Ma. I forgot you spoke. I'm so sorry you had to go through that alone. Oh yeah, that was kind of it. It's close. It's close to what I was doing. You could have come home to us, Ra. Ma would have understood. Everything you did for us. I know it. It doesn't matter what happened. We have each other. I couldn't have Ma, no. I became a thief and a killer, just so I didn't have to be that. What a world, huh? But it's alright now. Yes, it is, Ra. I can take care of you now. I have no debts thanks to you, and even have a little put away. We'll travel together, go where no one knows the past. All you have to do is come with me right now. That's all. Be free of the past and live again. I'll take care of everything else. Oh? Hush! Adventurer, we're being watched. Fake it over there. We Curclaws don't forgive divided loyalties. Moi, I've got to get you out of here, adventurer. They don't leave this clearing, you understand me? We'll make for Eastern Fanalan. Come find us after. I will do just that. Is it gonna be Catboy? I look forward to kicking his buttocks. Ooh, hello, more people. Sorry, it had to be done. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to one-shot you, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. Alright. I assume he's gonna show up, right? Gotta kick his buttocks. The king. Feel like you don't introduce the king. You don't get to kick the king's butt. Howdy, I'm here, I promise. I'm coming. Hello. Adventurer, what now? Stopped and cold, eh? But now here we are. I'm trusting you to take care of my sister. They're not gonna. Oh, she's a criminal, isn't she? This probably won't go well. Either I name you as one of the Call Claws. Balsam Rose, also known as Blood Rose, also known as the Fawnless, also known as Lady Touch Me Not. Why? No, I'm none of those things, I swear it. I just wanted to see me sister. I just need to go home. Just like a keeper. Come quietly or this'll go worse for you. We're gentlemen here, compared to some of the lads you could have met. A pretty thing like you, You could not. You could also not talk about it, sir. Dickhead. Oh, you're one of the King Claws, alright. What's the matter? Better hanged then. Ah. What? Oh, shit. Hello. Your Highness. Get out of here, sir. What scum? Thought you'd have my woman? Defile my fawnless rose. The blesses with me and no other. Come, my love. My sweet king, does this mean you'll take me back? You'll keep me safe? I couldn't stand it again, I can't. Please, I can't. What? Don't go back. Of course I'll take you back, hurrah. Nobody will ever misuse you again, if you accept my protection. You are a flower, and flowers must be rooted in one place. Come. Don't come. Stay. No, Ra. Look what he's taken. You don't even have a name anymore. Not your own, and not the one Ma gave us. Come. Come home. Ora lihaza. Come home to me. Well, you're gonna have to come for someone. Careful, adventurer. Little sister here has her pert face. I could cut it off before you say, God's have mercy. God's have mercy. Baby sister, you see how it is? If I went with you, I'd blight your life for sure as 7 else. I've done bad things. For so long, I've got nothing good to give. You are good, Ra. Loving and brave. To keep sneaking us the money when I didn't know you had more than whalers to fear. Please, there must be a way. My place is with him. He's the only one who can keep me safe from the worst things. Going home, it was just a dream. As long as I'm with the king, nobody'll touch me again. You can go elsewhere. There's places that are not Gridania, you know? Go to LIMSALOMINSA. Or, Aldan. See, she has the right of it, young one. We're free spirits here. Not that either of you'd understand. Get back to your ledgers and duties. You have my leave. Because I kick your ass, you son of a bitch. Adventurer, you'll guide her out of these parts, moi. You're the only good thing I ever had in and had hand in. Just remember that. Goodbye, baby sister. Is she really gonna go with him? Ora! Ora! Not sure how I feel about that. Especially since it means I don't get to kick his ass. Mafina be good. Does she think he loves her? How can she? No. No, I cannot judge her. That look in her eyes when the whaler mocked her. All those women in the Curl Claw gang. The king's harem. Do they all seek shelter from worse things? A roof of bones, walls of blood. Ma used to say we can't see the moon while the sun is in the sky. So it might be with King Poach, I think. If he were taken, Ura will see that there are other lives, better loves. I must believe that. If I'm to save my sister, I need skill in arms, whaler or poacher. I will not stand helpless again, while a man talks of how I shall suffer for his pleasure. Keep killing poachers, adventurer. I will put the king of the curl claws in chains, and free you Ra from hers. I swear it on my mother's grave, and on my sister's broken heart, and ask the elementals to bless this pledge. I mean, I could help. I'd be down to help with that. No? Alright. I mean, fair enough. Seems like maybe it would be a personal thing, I guess, you know? I understand. Sure, bacon bread. Is this gonna have some... Are we gonna go back to this at some point? I'd like for it to get some closure. Level up. Maybe. With your successful delivery, your reputation as a letter carrier has grown. Alright. I'll go through those pretty quick. Back to LIMSALOMINSA. LIMSALOMINSA. And such. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. And such. Alright. Yo. Moogle buddy. What up? What up, Chuck? What? Alright. You know, just getting close like. Okay. I'll take it. Well met once again, Ty. Since you've been such an obedient assistant. Obedient? You mean obedience, obedient assistant. I've got a reward for you, Kupo. No drunkards and ruffians contend with this time. Just rest and relaxation. Tell me, Ty, what comes to mind when you think of LIMSALOMINSA? After pirates, war threats, and watered down grog. That is, fish, Kupo? Yes, fish. And there's nobody fishier, and I mean that in the nicest sense of the word, than Wawalago, the master of the Fisherman's Guild. Wawalago's been pitting his wits against the slipperiest fish in the 5 seas for longer than anyone can remember. Why, he's not quite unlike a fish himself, drifting along in the stream of life, without a care in the world. Well, oh shit. So I thought it'd be nice if you went down and got to know him. Lay down your weapons, put aside your worries, and take it easy for once. Oh, and while you're at it, you can take along this letter. I mean, you're going there either way, right? It's like catching 2 fish with 1 lure. I hate you. I hate you. Hostages of fortune. Ty, the very vessel I was looking for, Kupo. I need you to take this letter to Eugenia's spire in the North Shroud. The wood where your dear leader, that's me, was born and raised. It needs to be delivered to Mio Molkot, leader of the White Rams. Officially they're an offshoot of the God's Quiver, but in practice they're Miss Molko's private army. The exile call her Black Cat whenever she crosses their path. They're sure to meet with an unfortunate end, Kupo. Truth be told, this isn't the first time we tried to deliver this letter. I entrusted it to another subordinate of mine, a delivery Moogle, on his very first mission, but he got chased away by the birdman and fluttered back, hiding his face under his pom-pom. He simply wasn't cut out for such trying tasks. But who is, I thought, who best to dispatch into exile-infested forests? And I explained this letter's lateness to the fiery-tempered Miss Molko. Guess whose name sprang to mind? Here's the letter, Ty. Off you pop, Cooper. You little bastard. You little fucking bastard. We'll go to this one first. Since we're already here. We're already here, LIMSALOMINSA. Yep. Hi, sir. Have you had a good day, Mr. Fisherman? Fine day for fishing, isn't it, Ty? Prop up your pole in the perfect position and then, ooh, you have a message marked for me. I do. Now, this from my old roommate, Rorajuru. He's a trinket trader from Omaha. Who supplies something that supports and strengthens seafood stocks. Since we got access with his special supporters on the seabed, fishermen's bottom's been swimming with shrimp and crawling with gobbies. I'd not heard of him from since the calamity hit. It's heartening indeed to know that he's hale and healthy. And it seems the old dog's still desperate to do deals. Says he wants to trade with one of his treasures for his infrequently found fish. Business must be bad if he's battering his best brass for a bass. At any rate, perhaps you could do me a favour while I read my rod. Rod ashore, those boats should be bedded down by docks. You could head over and hand him this note. I've marked out on a map where the fish he fancies can be found. Tell him to meet me there and we'll do the deal. Ooh, I love a good deal. Yes, sir. I too enjoy a good deal. Yes, yes, yes. You know what I mean. I hope you do, because I don't. I don't know where I was going with that. Hello, little dude. What up? Good gods. Must be Mr. C be so damned wavy. My stomach's churning. My legs are like jelly. And don't get me started on the poor old back. Foul knows how I'm going to haul this blasted crate all the way to the Fisherman's Guild. Oh, you've got a letter for me. I do. I have a letter for you. From Rupapopopo. Wow, B. Wow, Largo's agreed to my offer. I knew he wouldn't let me down. I could feel it in my bones. Looks like me luck's finally turned. By this time next year, I'll be a billionaire. Oh, but look at me, getting all carried away. And I haven't even introduced myself. Rorojaro, purveyor of the finest silks, the most exotic perfumes, and the rarest curiosities in all of Uldan. Well, at least I was, until the calamity took all that away from me. My old warehouse went up in smoke and my fortune with it. I tried everything to get my foot back on the ladder, but I was cheated at every turn, lumbered with dodgy gil, and ended up getting deeper and deeper into debt. Now all I've got left are clothes on my aching back, and this rotten box. I was just about to declare myself bankrupt, but then I got a weird tasty tidbit of gossip that set my business plan in motion. There's this fellow in Ulda, you see, a real grandee. I knew him back when I was someone who knew people. Turns out he's got a thing for exotic fish. And he'll pay through the snout for anything suitably rare. That's when I thought of Wabalago. He's the greatest fisherman in LIMSALOMINSA, and an old friend to boot. But he's the only one who appreciates the true value of the thing I've got in my box. Having the gear all the skills to bag the kind of fish I need without him. Nor do I have the legs or the back to lug this chest all the way to the Candlekeep Quay. But say, you're some sort of delivery man, right? Could you help a fellow out? I can't pay you anything now, but I'll remember you when I'm rolling in it. I mean, I guess that's my job. I suppose. There's some weird things going on in chat right now. The in-game chat. Good job I blocked that up, I think. Oh, did he not want me to come here? Not you, my lady. You. To the Morbay docks. Alright. Do you not mind if I do? And therefore I will? Indeed. Okay. It's easy, girl. I should probably mount up, shouldn't I? Seem to be relatively far away. Far away enough that I draw them out. Do 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 do. Bum bum. Oh, you're over there. Hello. What's cracking? Oh, this one. This is the one. This is the one I want to show you. Oh, thanks so awfully for carrying that chest for me, Sonny. Don't know what I'd have done without you. Actually, I do. When I turned up empty-handed, well, a lago forced me to start fishing myself. If you're short of something to swap, you'll snare the scaly specimen solo, he said. Seems fun. Oh, let's have a look at this gift you've got me. Blinking barnacles, it's beautiful. See it shine and shimmer like the silvery scales of a sea serpent. The fish will flock to the bask in the brilliance of a nutty knick-knack like this. I know it. The pawnbrokers won't trade it for toffee. But to a master fisherman, my support is worth more than money can buy. So, do we have a deal? Can I put down the rod now? You don't enjoy fishing, sir? Fine. I'll fetch a fish for you. The rarest rarefied ray in the Rotano. Subject to you shoring up the shortfall in the settlement with a little light labor, that is. Catch me a carp or a collie. Or any form of fish you can find, and I'll honor your order, even, yep. The shortfall? You mean the support is not enough? Then I'm ruined. I was just sitting here for ages, and I didn't even get a nibble. There's no fish to be found in this accursed ocean. I dare to differ, my friend. There's shoals and shoals of scaly swimmers in the sea around you. Your foray into fishing floundered cause there's nothing but numbers in that noggin of yours. Clear your conscience of all those money-making machinations and mellow your mind. Then the buggers will bite. But we can't dally here all day. There's duties need doing down at the guild, so I lay down a little limitation. Our delivery man here will catch me a catch of his very own. Will I now? If you've not netted a solitary specimen by the time he's tackled this task, the deal's as dead as a devil dildo. I did say dodo, just to be clear. So if I don't catch the fish before he does, I go in with nothing. Then it's all over. Good gods, I'll be baggage. The banks won't touch me with a barge pole. There you go, worrying over your health again. Well, even, if you're duly determined to procure this prize perch of yours, then ready your rod, banish that brooding from your brain, and focus only on the fun of fishing. Ty, if you'll be so obliging, I'd like you to acquire me an anchovy. A local LIMSALOMINSA one will fill the bill. They're common on the coast, so it shouldn't be a struggle to secure. Snatch one straight from the sea, or procure it from a purveyor. It's up to you. Well, it's cheating, isn't it? I mean, I'm going to cheat it, but still. Where do I buy one from? Oh, where's this? Come now. Come now, mouse. Mouse. Come now. Come, mouse. There we go. Finally. You're gonna tell me where I can buy one? That method you obtain, how quickly you choose to present it, you're at your own conscience to decide. Oh god, fine, I'll fish. Do I even have bait to fish? Fuck's sake. I don't think I've set my fishing pass up actually, so I might not be able to. Is this enough to do things? Guess the light, not sure what use it is, but attempt to hook the fish nibbling on the bait. I forget how this works. How do I know if there's a fish nibbling on my bait? Random fishing is through your equipment. Select the bait to apply to your line. I am using things. Put some rat tails on there, shall we? Yeah, fishy, 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 fishy. Come nibble on my bit, please. Give my bit a nibble, thank you, thank you. What have I got? Pebble crab. Well, it's new, I'll take it. Not quite what I was looking for. Increase the chance of landing on a H quality fish by 50% while reducing hook efficiency by 40%. It doesn't need to be high quality, does it? In fact, they might not let me hand it in if it is. I did not see this going this way. Oh, too. You got this, buddy. I believe in you. Reel that fish in. Oyster. Alright, lovely. Well. Not quite an anchovy, is it? La da doo, la da da. I'm a fishing man. Fishing like a fisherman can. Fishing like a fisherman can. No, I don't want that. Gosh darn you. Shift E, can I open that while this is doing that? Logs. Fish good. Have I found an anchovy before? LIMSALOMINSA an anchovy. Lanacea, middle Lanacea. I assume this is middle. No, this is lower. Shit. Oh, fuck. 2. Okay. It doesn't say what bait to use. Did I get it? A mulberry flounder. Alright. Lovely. Ay, ay, ay. Come now, could the mouse control it? That's an entirely different issue. Ah, fine. I guess I should just go to fucking LIMSA, shouldn't I? Ooh. I wish they'd at least told me what bait to use. Volgan clam, very nice, very nice. What else have I got? Let's try that. Oh, actually, no, let's do that. You wanna nibble? Nibble on my bit? Thank you. Thank you for nibbling on my bit. What you got for me? Anchovy, nice. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Cannot complete this quest. Alright. La da dee, la da da. What am I doing? Oh yeah, go scroll up. Okay. When you've acquired your anchovy, bring it back to me here. It's up to you how to harvest it. Whisk one from the waves with your willowy wand. Is that what we're calling it now? Well, I'll meet with the monger and pick one up for peanuts. Whatever buoys your boat. Buoys your boat, I suppose. Yep. Time's up, SHROUD. Our dutiful delivery boy has completed his commission, and you still haven't snagged a single sprat. I'm sorry, but the deal's dead. No, then I've lost everything. My fortune, my future. Oh, I might as well lie down here like a dog and die. Why a dog? Dogs... It's just rude. Really, Raju? What have you actually lost? Dwell not on money and misery, but rather widen your eyes to the wonders of the world. Like just now, when you were focused on nothing but the fish. How did it feel? It was wonderful. For a moment there, I really felt like I was one with the ocean. All my material worries just washed away. But a fat load of good it did me. I didn't catch a bleeding thing. Yeah. Your financial frettings might have been mildly misplaced. But you've been a trader too long to fully agree with your feelings. From the constant contemplation of coin. That's why the fish didn't bite. But still, If you drew some sense of satisfaction from it, I suppose that's a start. Alright, show off. Holy mackerel, I mean, holy catfish. That isn't a saltwater catfish, is it? I thought they were extinct. Oh, if only my client could see this, I'd get a sultan's ransom for it. Aye, sure as the sun, that's a saltwater catfish. Yes, some say the species snuffed it in the calamity, but I'd heard word they were hiding here in Candlekeep Key. Seems the rumours were right. Take it, Rorojo. Consider it a prize for your persistence. Do with it what you will. Oh, bless him. Where? Wow, logo. What about your payment? Are you going to take my supporter? The shiny shorts the fish go crazy for. The star-spangled subligate. Oh, God. I guess that's how that comes into this then. Oh, those. I've got hundreds of them at home. Just remember, Rorojo, don't drag yourself down brooding over business. Free your mind from fretting over your fortune and your future, and try to think like a fish. But if that still doesn't solve your sorrows, never forget you'll always find friends at the Fisherman's Guild. However hard things seem, however low you go, when you think like a fish, your distress and disquiet just drift away to the tide. Alright. Was Wallowogo planning to give me a fish all along? God, the man's a bleeding marvel. I don't deserve a friend like him. You know, it's a tough life being a trader. You can't think like a fish when you're swimming with sharks, or you'll get gobbled up. Closes your mind to anything but coin, it does. But whenever I deal with Wallowogo, I feel liberated. Like a great burden's been lifted from me heart. If I could only live as he does. I've had me fill of dealing with the crooks and swindlers, spending every waking moment obsessing over me bank balance and agonising over who's going to steal it from me. It's time I made a change. Alright. Rorojaru returned to the saltwater catfish to the ocean. There you go, buddy. I'll throw it away. I'll throw it all away and start again from scratch at the Fisherman's Guild. Here, Ty, I hereby entrust you the entirety of the great Rorojaru's estate. The brilliant briefs no fish can resist. Wallowogo says the fish take energy from its shining scales and copy after them. Helps them grow big and strong and happy. I never knew it before, but it's the same with people. If I'm to learn to live like a fish and set myself free, I need no supporter but Wallowogo. Good to know, buddy. Thank you for the underpants. It's what I always wanted. Truly, truly it is Christmas time. You have leveled up, Rabba. With your successful delivery, your reputation as a letter carrier has grown. Indeedy. Alright, do this last. Do this one, and I shall call it. 1 second actually. Oh, it's just next to the Eve, right? Okay. Gucci, very Gucci. Gucci babucci. Ooh. Alrighty then. So mount. Getting all the suck today. You see Maya Moko? I am she, instructor to the other gods, Quither, commander of the White Rams, and bane of any feathered fiend who dares poke his beak in the 12-sword. I know you. We've spoken before, have we not? I trust you bagged a few birdies of your own since we last met. It's high, isn't it? What business do you have with a meow? Apologies, a slip of the tongue. When I say with meow, I mean with Meow. God. Not meow. Meow. Bah! What you want? Alright. Let me see that. Oh, how wonderful. There's a letter from Lady Philota. The woman is like a mother to me, you see. I lost my parents when I was young, and it was she who raised me from a mewling babe. Her son was a great hero, a leader of the White Rams before me, but he too was lost in the line of duty. Ah, but let me see what news she has. She says she is to visit Four God Float with her dear grandson, but by the date she gives, she would be here at this very moment. It's strange that I have heard no word of her arrival. Perhaps she simply misread her calendar. After all, she speaks of the future, but these dates are past. Tell me, adventurer, when was this letter posted? Ah, damn those incompetent Moogles. Never trust anything with wings, I say. Then these dates must be true. They should be here already. I smell the filthy hands of those blasted birdies in this. We must send out a search party. If they came via Gridania, might they have been ambushed in Tree-speak? A band of exile raid the area, but they're usually too chicken-hearted to approach the paths. I have a sentry there watching their movements. Go to him, and ask if he has seen anything untoward. Oh, and if you should happen to meet with any wee birdies, none shall weep if you snap their scrawny necks. We're actually friends now, you know. We're all being friendly together. For whether beast man or man, all is man. Although that sounds a bit weird to say, really, doesn't it? All is man and woman. Sounds a bit more inclusive. I mean, I know by man they mean human, but still, you know. Whatever. It's just getting awkward. Go ahead. No, you wish to fight, do you? Well, it's unfortunate for you, isn't it? Hello. Oh, grow to you too.
Wounded Everlet ones, you find them. My axe will.
Or I could just kick your ass now. Hold it right there, you squawking scum. Yes, I've got a bow.
Squawk! Good Garuda, Miyamokoa you are. Black cat of the White Rams. My life you will spare, yes? Squawk!
You'll get no mercy from me. I'll rip off your beak and wear it as a hat. Remember our motto, soldiers. All exile must die. No, we're friends now. I know this is in the past, but I'm not. Hold on a moment, Mom. Before I set upon, I was watching this group of exile for some time. They seem to be patrolling this area. Perhaps he knows something of what befell Lady Fitolia and her grandson. Alright, I'll bite. Listen up, you beaky bastard. Answer me truly, and I'll grant you a painless death. Have you seen a lady and a young boy pass through this area?
Squawk! Searching for white-haired elder and girly-voiced hatchling. Fabulous ones are. Seen them I have. Attacked by a nasty beastie. The caravan was. Ran from beastie they did. All frighty and shaking.
Gah, you lie. The only beasties around here would think of raiding a caravan are you and your craven kind.
Gah, gah, gah. No, no. Black cat. Only the truth I am telling. Worth more than mine. These fabulous ones' lives are. Then, maybe, a deal we are making. My life you spare. You fabulous fiends, friends I catch. Release them to you. We will, scratchless and sound. A deal we have?
Catch them, and then hold them as hostages, no doubt. I say we kill the feathered fool right now, and teach these exile a lesson. Right, Ty? No. Wrong. There must be some good in him. Let's agree to the deal. I'm a good egg. I don't do bad egg. Oh, there's no good in Birdman. Just blood and bile. Believe me, I've checked. But mayhap you're right. We'll have little to lose by releasing this wretch, and possibly much to gain. Alright, Beaky. If you truly swear you'll return our friends unharmed, we agree to your deal. Meow.
Squawk! Spared I am? By Mulcat the Merciless. Believe it I cannot. Well known to our kind your cruelty is. And yet walk free I do? Then on my honour, my word you have.
Ugh. Oh.
With my Edwin, I shall speak. Your smooth and wrinkly friends together we will catch. Send word we shall. Come to the Rether Bend northwest of here, and your friends we shall return.
Alright. Oh, how I despise listening to the feather-brained prattle. The fools know nothing, except how to delay his death with false promises. Still, I would have you follow him to his headwing, just to be sure. We shall return to the spire to see if the other parties have met with more success. Fuck off. Alrighty. Find the externally heading to Treespeak. Alright, buddy, I'm here.
Squawk! Come to play the Black Cat's doghouse? For his life, this snivelling wretch begged. No true exile that one is. By my own talents, punished he shall be. His craven promises never will be honour. But to know, to what I say now, listen well. Featherless one, our hostages, your friends are, the old one and the young. See them again you would? Then do my bidding you shall. Within your borders we search, unharmed and unhindered. You will leave us when done we are, and only then the hostages we shall release.
Could you stop talking?
We lie, you think?
Then the truth we prove set free. The wrinkled one will be. Across the river you'll find her. On the cliffs of a full-guard float. Sorry. All the water in my mouth is just gone doing this. A lasting truce with you we seek not. Pains me it does to show mercy to the hated Molko. But our reasons we have, and our promises we will honour. If the Black Cat will do the same, yeah. But you said you wouldn't honour the promise. You're a very confusing fellow. Very confusing indeed, sir. Find it hard to take you at your word. Oh, here we go.
Oh, God. Good eve to you, adventurer. My name is Philota. Would you happen to be the young gentleman sent by me and McCall? Then I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I was travelling with my young grandson from Gridania, but as we made our way through Treespeak, we were set upon by an angered treant, and our carriage was overturned. My grandson and I managed to escape, but we were separated by our guard. We fled into the forest seeking shelter, but only found a nest of Ixal. They captured us and bound our hands then with rough twine. I feared we were to be offered to their gods. Imagine my relief when I overheard them speaking of us not as sacrifices, but as hostages.
Where's the little one?
And then without a word of warning, I was released, then marched me here, removed my blindfold, and bade me wait for Maya's envoy to collect me. I thank you, adventurer, but my grandson, is he still with the birdman's clutches? We must send word to Maya right away. I pray you, adventurer, return to Maya, and relate to her all I have told you. If anyone can save my grandson, it is she. Please do not worry about me. I can make my way to Fallguard float from here. The guards there will protect me.
Yeah, I'll leave you on your own, sure. That bodes well. I suppose you're pretty close to her, actually. Fair enough, lady. Ooh, alright. Lady Philotas is safe, thank the gods. But what of her grandson? Was he released too? No. What? They plan to hold the boy hostage to keep my claws from their craven necks. Their skullduggery knows no bounds. They say they will release the child when they have found something. I spit on their lies. They seek nothing but our land, and use the boy as a shield to secure their trespass. No figure is my witness. They shall gain nothing but their deaths. The baddies have picked on the wrong prey this time. The boy is the only child of Lady Philota's late son. Once the leader of the White Rams, we are honor-bound to free him from their filthy claws. They'll rue the day they ever thought of laying their hands on one of ours. You can tell the Lady Philota that Maya Marco will not rest until her grandson is safely returned. And the rills run red with Badman blood. Go to the bobbing cork, and let her know just that. Sure. I know I'm a mailman, but good God. You people are taking advantage of me to a ludicrous degree.
Maya plans to rescue my grandson herself. That is the best news I could hope to hear. I cannot thank you enough for your assistance in this matter, young man. I have known Maya since she was but a mewling babe, and believe me when I say that I have full confidence she shall devote every energy to rescuing my grandson. If anyone can rescue him from the brutes, Maya can. Near 20 years have passed since the day we met, back when my son was still the leader of the White Rams. Before he was taken from us, a report came in that a settlement was under exile attack. And he raced to its defense.
I'm sorry, I don't care. I don't care. Or some of these side quests are really cool. Like going to characters that were really interesting. And then there's this one. I don't care. And the fishing one, I didn't know. It was cool when we were going to see Barber Boy and all the freaking innkeepers and stuff. The random person that you said a line to in the MSQ that you can't remember. Meh.
My son took the orphan girl under his wing and taught her bowmanship. She came to idolize him as a master, and perhaps a father. But now she is twice orphaned, and the exile hold her master's only son as a hostage. I can well understand her fury.
They just don't stop talking. I didn't mean to click that one, sorry. I'm not too bothered that I did, though. Like, I think it's just the Realm Reborn style, isn't it? They shove so much fucking text into it. And none of it means anything. Well, some of it means stuff, but the majority of it doesn't mean jack anything. That's what I was gonna say. Lady Philota said that, if with her grandson held captive by the Birdmen, she worries for the safety of our soldiers. Truly, the lady's consideration knows no bounds. But however the time for the restraint is past, it sickens me to sit by while the Birdmen prowl our forests. Using one of our own as a shield, their band has been just sighted from this very spire moving northwards. Do you realize what that means? The disassembling baddies return to their logging grounds, with Lady Philota's grandson in tow. So much for their honor and honesty. We must pounce now before they escape through Proud Creek and Meow. Hold on a moment, I have word from my scouts, yes? You had them in your sights? Then on my order. Unleash! Isn't the kid there, or have you hit him by accident? What? They sent a messenger. They say they found what they were looking for and will release the hostage immediately? Understood. Over and out. Did you hear that, Ty? The Birdmen say they've released the boy, but in Proud Creek of all places. Why, it would almost be safer in their evil clutches. You must go there straight away and find the child before something wickeder does. But you were supposed to be the one going to save them, not me. I don't think canonically I have a flying mount, you know, so, well, I guess I do, they mention it. But yeah, half the time they forget, so... Yeah. Good lord. I will go save him. Oh shit, he's in a dangerous... Oh, you go save him. Fuck that nonsense, I'm not going. Huh. Send the mailman instead, he knows what to do. Are you a friend of Miss Mulcoe's? Thank you so much for coming to rescue me. Oh yes, I'm quite alright. They didn't hurt me. Oh, in my pride. I was such a fool, stumbling straight into that XRW camp. I'm sorry for causing everyone to go to so much trouble to rescue me. Mia wouldn't have let herself get caught so easily, nor would my father. I'm just thankful the XRW were true to their word. I overheard some of what they were discussing. It seemed they were searching for a hatchling of theirs, the young of a chieftain who disappeared from his nest. They had followed his trail into Treespeak. They were readying forces to launch an invasion to recover the child, knowing it would lead to all-out war with Gridania. But then they somehow learned of mine and Grandma's arrival, and resolved to kidnap us instead, to secure a truce would allow the rescue party to search uninjured. But here is something I don't understand. When the leader of the XRI cut my bonds, he whispered something strange to me. His promise your father kept. Also the same I shall do. And that they were gone. Yo master, how good is it to find you safe? Is all miss? Yeah, some shit went down, you know. The XR were in search for a hatchling, so then they were not raiders but rescuers. We must report these developments to Commander Moko immediately. Let's rendezvous back at Eugenia's Spire. Come child, follow me. Oof, alrighty. Alrighty. Like, I guess the purpose of this one is, not all beastmen are bad, but we know that. I guess maybe this came out before the beast tribe stuff. In which case, fair enough. Please, sir, you have to stop her. The commander means to hurry the Ixali retreat and strike them all down. Why? And you would stop me? Have you forgotten our motto? All Ixali must die. Stop. I know, but please, ma'am, I beg you to reconsider. This was not an invasion, it was a rescue mission. They were searching for a lost hatchling. And after all, they did keep their promise. They released the boy. Surely it's only right we should honour their side of the agreement and allow them to leave. What agreement? Those were their conditions, and they only had the nerve to give me them because they were holding the poor boy hostage. They invade our lands and steal our children, and you would show them mercy? The only peace they'll get from me is that of the grave. Sir, you must help me. Go to the Bob and Cork and bring back Lady Philota. She's the only one Commander Moko will listen to. For fuck's sake, take her there. Leave me out of this shit. Good God. There's something that bothers me about all this. It's what the Ixali chieftain said. Something the promises kept in years long past. If anyone knows what he meant by that, Lady Philota will. Fuck me. Alright. Come on, old lady. My grandson is safe, thank you, adventurer. 1,000 times, thank you. How could I possibly repay you for all you've done for me family? You could stop talking, and just come. I see, it appears the situation is more complicated than we first thought. The Exile that took us were a rescue team, and now Maya plans to attack them in their retreat. And the hatchling with them, and only I can stop her. Perhaps I can. For indeed I have some knowledge of this promise the Exile spoke of. How strange that their fate should be brought together again like this. The elementals work in mysterious ways. Yep, that's an agreement. I'll take it. Ooh. Alright. I have returned. Are you alright? You're the last of them. Alright, you're the last of them. Join up with the forward squadron and begin the attack. The poor wee baddies won't know what hit them. No, I say. What is it, adventurer? Don't tell me you object to my attack as well.
As do I, Maya.
Whamma! Yeah! Lady Floater, what are you doing here? You have been through so much at the claws of those birdmen. You need to rest.
As do you, Mila. There is a story you must needs hear. A story begun long ago, but not yet concluded, and it'll take me about 20 minutes to say it.
A story? What story?
A tale from long ago when my son led the White Rams, as you do now. A time when we found ourselves caught in the steam snare as the exile did this day, as if reflected in glass. There was a young girl trapped behind exile lines. The White Rams put together a rescue team to save her, and prepared to strike in the heart of the enemy. The exile was surrounded, but the defences were strong. All hope seemed lost, until quite by chance a separate raid led to a capture of several exile hatchlings, abandoned in their nests so both sides came to hold younglings as hostages. Threat was answered with counter-threat, and both sides prepared for a bloody solution. Until my son reached out to the exile, he offered them a truce and a promise. He would return their hatchlings if the exile would withdraw, and spare the child. That child was me,
I'm assuming.
Tell me, my dear, what was it the exile chieftain said to you? That your father kept his promise, and so he would keep his in return. It can only be the will of the elementals that brought such a fate to pass. There can be no doubt that Chieftain was the one of the exile hatchlings my son released that day.
I guess it wasn't you.
It was my son's promise that lifted the siege of the village and saved the child. A young Makoti girl,
Oh, this one.
an ink black coat and shining eyes.
My master brought my life with his.
After 20 long years, the threads of destiny that entwined on that fateful day have brought you together once more. Whether you sever those ties now, or tie them stronger, only your heart can decide.
To be bound to an exile, or to cut myself free. Alright, soldiers. Fuck off. Girl off the attack. Send word to the vanguard. They are to escort the exile off our lands. But under no circumstances are the birdmen to be fired upon. Anyone foolish enough to disobey will answer me.
But Commander, what about our motto? All exile must die.
Oh, they'll die, alright, the minute they step their filthy feet back in the 12's wood. I'll snap their twiggy wee necks and lap up their blood, every clacking last one of them.
Ma'am, yes ma'am.
Okay. Bit weird. Bit mean, but sure. I do so want to push my claws into their beady little eyes, but it's not for me to put an end to what my master began. Tai, you came to me with a letter, but in the end you brought me something far more important. True compassion, the legacy of my master that I was far too quick to forget. There is only one thing I can say. Thank meow. Oh god. You're meowcome, I guess. Alright. I, for one, Oh. There we go. I was wondering why my keybinds don't work. Oh, I have leveled up. I'm now level 20. I took that from you. I'm sorry. You could have seen that, but I didn't let you. Because I gotta go. That's why I've been getting so stressless. I gotta leave. I feel like this quest line's got some really good stuff in it. And it's got some other stuff in it that doesn't need to be there. It's not like this stuff that's expanding on people you know, and you know have a fair bit of impact on your story. It's really cool, and I love that that's a thing. And those stories have been good. Random cat girl that stood in front of a tower. I mean, it's cool to give her a story. Maybe she could have had her own side quest, but I don't know why it needed to be part of this. I don't feel like I've learned anything I needed to. I guess, like, oh, the Excel are actually not that bad, and hey, maybe it's the man that's bad. Is a message that maybe wasn't quite as thoroughly told at this point. But, I mean, it's been told a lot by now, so, you know, I don't know. And, like, the fishing one, it was neat that it made you fish. Well, it didn't make you fish, but it gave the option to fish to do it. But my camera is very framey, sorry. I just noticed. Well, that's the thing, that's sticking, so suck it up. I sent it now, so I guess it doesn't matter. But yeah. It was cool that the fishing thing was in there, but I didn't find it super engaging. My favourite one so far has been the one with the euphemisms. For some reason I assumed, because this was like a Moogle quest, there was going to be a lot of like funny stuff, and that hasn't been quite the case so far, which is on me. I shouldn't have just assumed. I was thinking it was going to be a bit of a Hildebrand situation, and some of that has been, but not all of it. But I don't think that's a bad thing, because some of it's been really cool and interesting and engaging. And then some of that's been like the last few quests I've not enjoyed at all. The other one that we did today with the guy in the shack, that one was pretty good. And like I appreciate going back to the Black Mage one as well, that was good. There's just these last two that I wasn't really vibing with. Also, I was a bit disappointed, I think, with the barber one, because he wasn't in it much. It was mostly his brother. No, so I was looking forward to getting into some weird hijinks with him. But yeah. Anyway, I do need to go because my camera is flashing red, which means it will soon be dead. I did close Spotify, which means I need to now reopen it. Don't mind me, just doing stuff, you know. You all know stuff. Everyone does stuff, every now and then. Every now and then there is a thing that happens, and that thing involves stuff. Where are you, Spotify? And yes, I am just filling for time until I find this song. One day maybe I'll just put it in the Streamlabs if I can. There we go. Okay, thank you for watching. I appreciate it very much, and I shall see you next time, when I don't know if I'll be doing more of this next time or if I'll pace it out a little bit. I might do the dungeon, Shadowbringers optional dungeons next time. I think there's 2 of them, so I should get them out of the way, I think. And I still got the Stormblood trials to do. So there is still group content I need to do, so that's a focus. I also kind of want to look into PvP. I know I'm supposed to have finished, I'm still waffling on. But I kind of want to look into PvP, because that new thing they announced looked kind of cool. And I'd quite like to get into that. But last time I played PvP, I don't have a fucking clue what I was doing, so I might just wait. Seems like it might be a bit simpler then. Anyway, goodbye. Thank you for doing a thing. No. Wait a minute, eh? My, Maybe I'll just have to leave. Spotify appears not to want to work. You know what? I waffled as long as the song would have gone on for, so we'll call it. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.